Peace, peace. Red Rod Love. Yours truly. Let's talk. Let's talk. I want to talk about alpha male energy, man. And how having alpha male energy in the matrix, in this system, can work against you in many ways, man. Because it's people don't understand it. It's not a normal thing to feel anymore. You're not running into real people nowadays. You're running into robots, zombies, programs, man. Like, for real. So the kind of energy that's coming off is very artificial. And if you're not aware of that, you could be, striking up a very scary conversation. You know what I'm saying? That could lead into some crazy, uneventful events. So I'm just talking to y'all real quick, man. But I want to talk, because it seems like there's an agenda to suppress the alpha male, to extinct the alpha male. Seriously. Nobody wants a man, this system is making it impossible for a real man to be a man. And I mean a man. Niggas just happen to be bitches now. Niggas is having to be hoes and shit now. You having to be, and let me explain. We having to do things like women now. We having to move like women now to try to get our women to understand us more, to try to connect with them and build with them. We having to reduce ourselves to as low as a woman, literally. I can't tell you how many women I have met, literally, who have approached me and made me feel like a woman. I'm talking about real nigga like. Hey, what's up, bruh? Hey, like, for real, like, what's up, bruh? How you doing? How you? Shit. What's up, lady? Like, what's up, sis? Hey. And I'm talking about just thirst all the way out, like, clearly on their face, like, nigga, I want the dick, nigga. Like, what's up? And it's just crazy, like, how the world is today, man. Like, how things is happening, man. It's like right before your eyes, but it's not many of us that's feeling the effects from it. I'm feeling the effects of it because I'm a fucking man. I'm a real fucking man. My numerology numbers, I believe, is 157. Notice I said 1 at the beginning. All masculine energy, right? You do my numerology on my name, on my birthday, all of that goes back to 1. So let's just start there with numerology. When it boils down to my astrology chart, I have a lot of masculine energy in my astrology chart at that. It's crazy. So that's another factor that needs to be put in the air. Scientifically, astrologically, even on a physical appearance, everything I do is masculine. Dope. I got my little spot right now. Everything I do is on a masculine level. I've always been just a man's man. Hey, I used to think that it was wrong to cry and, this, that, and the third, and da-da-da-da, which has nothing to do with being a man. So anybody trying to tell you that that's like a woman's trait or a female's type of trait, fuck what they talking about. They don't know what they talking about. Let me tell you that now. They don't know what they talking about. Creator would have never given you something that you couldn't use to your benefit. You understand what I'm saying? Anyway, let's move on. It's just what we've done with things will create our own definitions for our own experiences, regardless of what a book says. We'll create our own definitions for our own experiences, regardless of whatever a book says. Even though you have that definition in the back of your mind as well, that you try to like compare and contrast with. But as long as it works for you, you run with it. I hope people with me right now. But this masculine energy though, man, like, let's just be real. Like, black women today, I'm gonna speak on black women because I love my race and I try to date within my own race. No offense to other races, but I try to date within my own race. And the mindset of black women today is just, I don't get it. I don't understand it. It don't make no freaking sense to me. And it's not supposed to, because it makes perfect sense to me, but I don't think it makes sense when we try to make it work together in the system of the existence of the fact that it doesn't work because of who and what we are. But trying to get that across is like, that shit is, yeah, right. Trying to just get that concept across is hell. So, yet alone trying to talk to a black woman about changing her eating habits. Yet alone trying to talk to a black woman about just being better. You got to be coming off as alpha males. I can't speak for you other niggas, but I got to be coming off. I just speak for myself. I have to be coming off controlling. Why is it that an alpha male, when an alpha male, or a man such as myself, puts forth the energy and effort to try to want to help you become a better person, sis, love you, whatever you want to call it, boo, baby. Like, why do I gotta get so much from you, from just showing you love, but expressed in a masculine way? It's called tough love. But no. I have to reduce myself to a woman. I have to start, come here, baby. Come here, give me your head. And I have to caress you, and I have to hold you so tightly and closely. And I have to cry with you, and we have to cry together. And we got to do all of that bullshit. Why do I have to do that as a man? Why should I have to do that as a man? You want to know why? Because we want romance. We want to be romantic. Listen to that shit. Romance, romantic. Where do these words even come from? Romance, romantic. Rome, maybe? Let's do some research, or maybe you should do some research, huh? Last time I checked, I don't think I'm European, or, I might have some features of, here and there, but last time I checked, I ain't got no Roman blood, or, none of that inside of me, so, I don't got nothing tracing back to. Anyways, last time I checked, that never worked out for me. So let me go around this bitch talking about I'm a damn Roman and see how motherfuckers start looking at me. Nigga, please. So I'm just saying, I'm not a Roman. I'm not. So why am I trying to be romantic and trying to give you romance? Because see, this is the trickery. This is where the trickery comes in. We don't realize the very things that we do to try to win over the hearts of our women. Yeah, I'm not fucking telling you, I'm not saying that you shouldn't show love to your woman. You shouldn't show her time. You shouldn't give her energy. You know what I'm saying? But once again, the way our minds have been conditioned to believe For the way our minds is conditioned on what love is, it's fairy tale, it's fake, it's not even real. It's a concept of a game that was created literally so that they could just sue your trust or combine the true trust to make it easier to manage your estates. That's literally what it is. Anybody who's getting involved as far as marriage go. But we talking about alpha male energy right now, y'all, and why it's so difficult for an alpha male to stay an alpha male and to be a man or to remain a man. So then you have all these women, all these black women. Now I can definitely say some of us way overboard. Some of us have too much testosterone. You know what I'm saying? Some of us is like overboard with it. And there's there needs to be a balance point between, masculine and feminine energy. Hence the fact we can have both energies. You understand what I'm saying? But as a man, it's natural for you to have more masculine energy. Well, I can't necessarily say that because depending on your astrology chart, it could, you could have a lot of feminine energy, a lot of feminine traits, and so forth. But here goes the trickery again, where the system will tell you, instead of you not knowing about yourself, the system will tell you that you're gay, or the system will tell you that you might be bisexual. You understand what I'm saying? The system will feed you this false perception of a reality that doesn't continue. I hope you're with me, because I don't really care what you are. You could be whatever you are. All love to anybody out there, but the facts are facts, and there's certain facts that you can't ignore no matter who you are. So we're not going into those facts. You know the facts. So we just talking about what's true right now. And like I done said, man, there's a specific type of energy that the black man lets off. Naturally, I believe all black men are alpha males. But because of slavery and many other things that's happened over time, brainwashing, and it's still in effect today. The mentality of a black man has been diminished to the point where we don't even know who we are. And we get confused when we do start portraying energy that is naturally within our DNA. And instead of just accepting who you are, you allow it to be conformed into what you feel society wants you to be based off of certain reactions you get as you go out and experience life. Right? I mean, we all have choices. We make choices. But let's not sit back and for 1 second forget, things that are being implemented on an everyday basis. Don't act like you've had control of your mind. Don't act like you've had control of your mind. Please. Most of you still don't have control of your mind. Most of you still don't spend time alone with yourself long enough to know who you really are. So don't give me that shit. How long have you went without a TV, like a phone? I've done it. So don't talk to me about doing it. I've done it 100 times over. How many times have you spent time alone and really had to think? No jail, and without jail being the reason. You feel me? Or without the aid of someone else or something. My phone is getting ready to die, so I gotta speed this video up. But I gotta tell you, man, there's a hidden agenda that's making it very difficult for straight masculine men to stay who they are, stay true to their pattern, and remain consistent. We gotta fluctuate up and down just to be accepted in society, because this energy is so unrecognized that once people they feel it and they sense it, sometimes cognitive dissonance sets in, or sometimes they feel attacked because the energy is hitting them from such a huge, wide range. They don't know how to accept it. They haven't felt it in so long. It's like, what is that? Whoa, I feel threatened. And that's just natural, because you know that alpha male energy, it has a way of drawing you in and making you feel like you're not in control, or you know you're in a, someone superior than you. You understand what I'm saying? To some degree, at least. So as far as frequency range goes, anyways, man, this is all love, man. Peace and love to all my sisters out there, man. All my beautiful, beautiful black goddesses, melanated goddesses. Hotel to all of y'all, for real. Because I every day I fight harder to try to figure out a better method, to get to my sisters, because I love y'all dearly, and I ain't gave up on y'all. I ain't gonna run off and grab me no white woman, I promise y'all, okay? I ain't gave up on y'all. I love y'all. Black women is God, let that be known, for real. You feel me? So, brothers, alpha males, we gotta work harder, man, to break these spells, man. We really do. Like, you can't find no excuse no more. Just rise above whatever the hell your woman giving you and make it happen, man. Show her another way. Show her a different way. Show her a better way. Don't yell at her, don't scream at her, don't make her feel bad. Just show her another way. Take that energy, all that frustration, and express it in the form of existence, in the form of showing, of action, and making shit pop. She can't tell you nothing then. She just gonna follow in line, naturally. You understand what I'm saying? She just gonna move naturally at your beat. And y'all gonna move in syncly. And once we start moving in syncly again, that's when the world is ours. Peace.